Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh.
Let me talk to you, baby.
Hello, everybody. My name is Isabella. I am... oh, wait. This is Sarah. Introduce yourself, Sarah.
Hi, she's rude.
This is our channel. I'm 25, and I'm married with a 7-month-old and an unborn baby that will be here in August.
Belly.
Oh, well, you can't see it. You can't see it. Okay, yeah.
We both wearing black. But my name is Sarah. I am 24, almost 25.
She's 24.
Anyways, I got one daughter that is 5 months old, and I am also married.
Yes, married gang.
But we take applications.
Girl, stop saying that. Stop. Let's go. So, excuse the quality of the video. We're using a laptop because this is our first video. So, we wanted to see, how everything is. And then the next video would be better quality. So,
because we're going to get a camera.
Yeah. So, excuse the background. Excuse the, well, it'll be better next time. Just bear with us.
Yeah, for the first video.
Yeah.
Please. But it won't be like this for long.
So our husbands are African American. I've been with my husband for about 5 to 6 years. We've been married for a year. June 20th is going to be our 1-year anniversary.
And I've been with my husband for about 3 years, almost 4. And we also got married last year, August 5th.
They copied us.
But our wedding was August 26th. So we just take the August 5th date because we went to court that day.
True. I got married in court also. I haven't had a ceremony. I'll probably have one next year because I want one in my
Girl, you don't want all that stress anyways.
Bridezilla. I heard she was a bridezilla.
No.
I did not attend her wedding because I did not know her. We've only known each other for a couple months, but the way we talk, the way we interact is like we've known each other for years.
So, our first question...
That was a long second. Okay.
Anyways, our first question that we're going to, share with y'all is how we met our husbands. So...
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, she go first.
So, I met my husband through a friend who was messing with his friend, and we all became mutual friends, basically. And I think this went on from there. Ever since then, we just been inseparable. Did I say it right?
Yeah, inseparable.
Oh, okay.
I met my husband while
at the strip club.
Girl, bye.
Okay, no, I'm just joking.
I met
Eric's
my
gonna kill me later.
husband while I was
at the strip club shaking her butt.
No, at school.
I'm just kidding.
I went to college at Eastern Illinois. So... I knew of him my freshman year through one of my praise dance girls. And I kind of met him around the time I broke up with my ex, or my ex dumped me, whatever.
Here we go. Now the ex is going to watch this YouTube channel.
No, he ain't. So pretty much he went on a walk with me one night just to clear my head.
See, why does she have to make her story long? I just made mine nice and short. Okay,
but I'm trying to get to the point.
Friends,
no, I was trying to get to the point because when I first really met him, I didn't like him at all. Like I didn't like him, not at all. So after a while, after like a year, after a year. Then we started talking again, and we made it official. So that's how we met, The
next question is, how did our parents take reaction when we told them we were dating an African American? If you don't know nothing about the African culture, I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? They're very strict.
No, let me say it straight up.
She gonna say it straight up. I was gonna sugarcoat it.
No, I'm not sugarcoating this shit, because that's how it is. They don't like African Americans like that. Not like that.
You don't say that.
I'm not trying to offend nobody, but that's how it is. Like,
it's not that they don't like African.
They don't.
Wait, it's not that they don't like African Americans. Not all of them. It's just that, like, Africans think that you should marry, like, in your own culture. And they think that anyone outside the culture
doesn't appreciate.
Is not.
They don't
good.
appreciate their opportunities. Exactly. Pretty much.
So don't listen to what she said, because she finna have a whole swab of mob at her house, and not me. I did not say that. Okay.
I like African. Y'all know. That's how most of my friends are. So
okay. So yeah, basically Africans just believe that you should marry your own culture, marry your own kind, and I know it's kind of dumb, it's kind of racist, you know.
Kind of stupid.
It's stupid, but it's like there's, you know, it's kind of like racism in a way. And so when I first was dating my husband, I was kind of scared to bring him to my mom, because like I've never brought anyone to my mom before, especially an African American. I had a lot of African American friends, Jamaican friends, you know. And my parents loved them, but I was scared to bring him, because first I was just scared to what the reaction will be. So I brought him around 2 years after we were dating, because I feel like 2 years was enough time, and I felt like we were secure and we were serious about our relationship. When I brought him over, he brought flowers to my mom, and he met my mom first before he met my dad, because I feel like my mom, in like an African culture, the mom is more like...
The mom is important.
The mom is important. Like, the mom has a say-so, and the dad is kind of like follows whatever the mom says. So I feel like it was important for him to meet my mom. My mom didn't actually say anything bad. It wasn't that, you know, it wasn't bad. She was just saying, like, you know, are you sure this is the one? You know, a typical parent question. So it wasn't as bad as I thought that she was going to react.
So with mine,
dum dum dum,
because he wasn't the first guy I brought home. He was probably the second guy.
See, that's her fault. I only brought one guy to my mom and dad. See, she done brought like two already, and already they're gonna question her ass. That's the problem. I brought one.
So he was the second, but he had his stuff together somewhat. So they were okay with that. My mom was okay with it, because she knew that's what's gonna happen. Like, it'll be a miracle if I brought an African guy home. So pretty much she just accepted it. My dad, on the other hand, did not at all. Like, none. Like, it took years. Like, he's still coping to this day. So, like, it was okay. He came over for Christmas, so he got to meet everybody. So they're taking to him quite nicely. Now they accept him. So we're married. They had no choice. Yeah, but now they accept him a lot more. My dad's more open to him, especially because that's his grandchild. Mm-hmm. So he kind of has no choice. True. But yeah, it's more accepting now. But at first it was a little rocky. So our next question was our pregnancy planned? Mine was not at all. I had just actually had a miscarriage January. Yeah, I found I was pregnant November, and then I had a miscarriage January. Well, a DNC. So, cause
you gotta explain what a DNC is.
A DNC is like an abortion, but it's more for medical reasons why they do it. So
she didn't intentionally do it.
So I didn't intentionally for health risks. I had to get rid of the pregnancy for health risks. The pregnancy wasn't passing. It wasn't a valuable pregnancy, and it wasn't also passing. So after, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks, also because of insurance reasons, I had to go get them DNC. So after I had the DNC, I really didn't want to even think about babies, kids. Mind you, at the time I was interning at a pregnancy center, so it was kind of hard. So I didn't want to think, see, feel anything about babies until I think it was around April. My grandmother had passed. I went to Ghana for her funeral.
Sorry, Ghana is West Africa, for the people who don't know. I'm sorry, we didn't say that in the beginning. We said we were Ghanaian, but we didn't say that where from Africa that was, and that's West Africa.
So yeah, I went to Ghana, came back, and I graduated that weekend. So I went to the gym, felt noticed I wasn't feeling, when you go to the gym, you feel energized and pumped and you ready for this workout, right? But I didn't feel that way. I just felt tired, and even the pre-workout I took wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go take a pregnancy test, thinking like it's not gonna. There's no way. And yeah, I was pregnant. Yeah.
So I guess it's my turn. I got pregnant December 2015. It was a shocker. How did I find out I was pregnant? It was 3 days before my birthday. I went for a checkup, and I wasn't feeling well. I had a bladder infection, everything, and then I took a pregnancy test, and it came out positive. I was shocked at first. Actually, I was shocked for a long time. Like, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't married, because in our culture, they believe like you have to be married, especially like my parents, because they're Christian, and her parents are
they're
thing. Christian, so they were like, oh, you have to be married, and all this stuff, And I was 24. No, I was 23. Was I 23 or 24?
Just be 23. Yeah,
I was 23.
Yeah,
I was 23. I was so nervous. But at the end, we decided to go through with it because it was an exciting thing. Blessings come out of things like that.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah. So when it was time to tell our parents, well, I told my mom, I think I was 4 months when I told my mom. I was nervous as hell. We told his family, but I told my cousins and my sisters before I told my mom because I was scared. Me and him wasn't married. We were talking about getting married actually prior to before I found that I was pregnant. I wanted to get married and stuff. But then the pregnancy happened, so, I had to hurry up and tell my mom. So I told her, I think I was like 16 or 17 weeks when I told her. And actually, I didn't tell her. I told my little sister to tell her when I was next to her. And my mom was just like, what? We'll talk about it when you get home. She was at work, so when she got home, she was a little shocked. She wasn't as mad as I thought she was, which was still shocking. She wasn't mad, like screaming or yelling, so...
Be gone up in the world.
Yeah. So I was a little relieved. So yeah, that's how I told her. Oh, she told my dad. I didn't tell my dad. She told my dad, and my dad didn't really say anything. My dad's a quiet guy. So
mine was almost the exact same. I told my mom at 12 weeks though. Because, for one, we were still living there due to financial, we wanted to get stable. Because last year we were planning a wedding. So we're in the middle of planning a wedding. So we're trying to save. So we're living in my parents' house.
Sorry, I didn't add. I was not living with my parents. I moved out prior. I moved out with my parents when I was 23. So I wasn't living with my parents then.
And let me add this. I moved back in with my parents because we were planning a wedding. We wanted to save, and I had to do my internship back home because at Eastern, if anyone knows the area, they know it's almost a desert. There's nothing there. So finding an internship was hard. So moving back was a better way for me to finish school and, try to better myself. But yeah, it didn't work out as I planned. But pretty much we moved back. So I told her 12 weeks. We went out to eat because she noticed I was stressed and I just wasn't myself. And I showed her the ultrasound pictures. Excuse me.
Excuse her, it's mom life.
She's talking to herself. But I took her the ultrasound pictures. And I showed her, like, I'm pregnant, and this time the pregnancy is valuable and is hopefully going to make the full term. So we talked about it over breakfast. And my dad found out after I got married in August. Yeah, in August.
Really?
So, we handled it off that. I didn't show. I wasn't.
Oh, wow.
I didn't show for a long, long time. I didn't show until I was almost 7 months. So I was able to hide it.
And so how did your dad
well.
take it?
He really He didn't say nothing. He was quiet too. He really didn't say anything.
Yeah, African parents.
I didn't even know he knew until I was going to work one day and my car blew a tire and I had to call him to help. And he was like, "You can't have your tires this bad. You have a baby on the way." And I was like,
She was shocked.
when did you find this out? Because I didn't tell you nothing. But that was, that's when I found out.
Yeah, so after I told my mom, my parents wanted to sit down with Caleb, which is my husband. We never told our husband's name or our daughter's name.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We never. What was that? Brain fart. That's what happens when you're pregnant. You just don't know what you're talking about. So, she's feisty today. Excuse her while she takes care of her little one. My little one is still sleeping, thank God, because if she was up, you would have heard her. So basically, my mom, after telling my mom, they wanted to sit down with him and his parents, his mom, and have a talk, about our future and things like that, and make sure that we were serious and things like that. So they had a talk, and they were just talking. I wasn't there. I was at work, and I didn't want to be there because I feel like my mom was going to nail him, and I didn't want to be there. I was like, oh, my gosh. And I told him, I was like, my mom starts yelling, get up and leave. But that was not the case. He said that my mom was nice. His mom was nice. My dad was nice. And everyone was just talking about, just making sure that we were secure and that... Sorry, the laptop just... The laptop just went off, so I didn't know if to start talking or So when they had the talk, everything went well, and from there, my husband and I decided to get married because we were gonna plan on getting married anyway, and I feel like we love each other and we're having a baby, so why not? We've been together at that point. We've been together 5 years, so I think it was the right time, and a month or 3 months later, we got married in court, which was June 20th. So yeah.
See, mine wasn't all that romantic and sappy.
Sexiness. See that sexy girl from Ghana? She too fine, one of a kind. I call her sexy nana. Yeah, she kill him inside. I can't deny her. Yeah. Cupid drop the instrumental straight from Ghana. Yeah. Say I been killing every show. I been rocking every party. All the sexy ladies pull up and do the dirty wine for me. Say I been killing every show. Every day I'm